To the heels of my GI shoe. And if I don't go stateside soon, I'm gonna blow my fuse.
So, I guess now that we have almost everyone in Freeside owing us favors, we might as well complete the list. And knowing the reputation these guys have, they should come in handy when shit gets serious, right? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go in there either. But hey, at least we can get some more weapons if these guys aren't interested in helping. At least they have classy doors.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Oh, fuck me. You're expecting your customers to walk in there with no means of defending themselves? If I wasn't such a badass, I would have walked away the moment you said that. Here, have fun washing the blood off of your hands.
It should only take a moment. There. I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's gonna take me 10 years to put everything back in the right place.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Why are they having a meeting out here as opposed to inside an office?
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Oh dear.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Oh, you're so dead.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you?
Oh, here it comes.
Do it.
Oh, holy shit!
Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning.
What the hell did that guy do? Yeah, keep running, man. You've got the right idea.
Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Well, now I know why they had the meeting down here.
Holy hell, that's a lot of energy weapons. Guess we dropped the ball on that one.
You don't say. Are we sure these guys didn't raid your bunker while you were away? Man, if the NCR got their hands on this many tech, they would literally kill everything whilst making a sweet light show at the same time. I mean, holy shit, that guy got disintegrated. I take back everything I've ever said about energy weapons. That was pretty cool and really disturbing. You guys do have a janitor to clean this up, right?
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, you can drop that salesman's facade right there. Here's a tip. If you're gonna execute someone, close the shop until after you clean up the mess. I'm gonna assume this is a family-run business because you guys can make up your own rules regarding good business practices.
Yes, it is. My brother and I run this particular branch, but our family has operations all over, particularly in California.
Oh, thank Christ. That means you're in the same market as the gun runners. I'd hate to imagine how you would run your business if you had a monopoly on the weapons trade. I, for one, would be digging a hole to hide in.
There are chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes them our enemies. While I respect their business acumen, I'm obligated to try to destroy them however I can. That's business, after all.
And for the sake of everyone living here, I hope they're thinking of doing the same to you. To be fair, you've chosen a pretty bad place to open shop. I mean, have you seen the squatters here? Avoiding your competition is one thing, but putting your merchandise out here for all to see is not exactly smart.
Look around, and you'll notice two things. First, we don't lack for security. I'm not worried about anyone breaking in here or stealing our goods. Not that we don't occasionally have attempts, but even those prove useful. Do you know how much target dummies cost? Back to my point. The second thing you'll notice is that we do not sell cheap merchandise. Everything here is second to none. People who buy Van Graff goods typically don't care where they have to go to get them.
No offense, but I think I'll be the judge of that. And target dummies? Is that what happened to that guy back there? If you really want to let everyone know how much of an asshole you guys are, just go all the way and stage a public execution. Because why not, right? Man, you must have had a rough upbringing to be this messed up.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I was born into a big family and don't get along with my parents. So here I am, as far away from them as possible.
And that was when you first killed a man. From one psychotic to another, you can only blame so much on your family. And there was me thinking you guys might help me with my endeavors. But something tells me you're more likely to sell your own grandparents for a profit. Very well then, I'll just stick with good old-fashioned work. You've got anything?
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that?
Hey, as long as I don't have to shout slogans like that crier you have down the street. Yeah, it can't be worse than retrieving a robotic sex toy. And before you ask, no, I am not elaborating on that.
Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
You mean the dickhead outside? Oh man, it's time to make his day hell. That's what happens when you get too frisky patting me down. And about that crier you guys have, you don't mind if I shoot him, do you? I mean, a live demonstration of your weapons is gonna attract way more customers than he can. Think about it, and if you agree, then give me a call. Come along, Veronica. You can drool over the shiny weapons later. Or better yet, buy some and drool over them in your own time. I'm talking about using your own money, by the way, because I sure as hell ain't paying for those. So, am I getting a deduction or something?
Welcome to the Sylv... Aw, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard.
Wait a minute. Were you about to deliver your greeting to someone coming out of the store? Ha! Forget tutoring new guards. I think you can use some retraining yourself. But yes, I'm your new partner, and no, you can get your own damn coffee.
I've been paired with worse, I guess. Anyway, let's see if you can follow instructions. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out.
Ah, I get supplied by the employer. This is new. I have to be honest, apart from the Garretts, working for VIPs in Freeside haven't been too bad.
Good. Look around and get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area while I get your gear ready.
Yeah, the king compensated me for hiring that bodyguard, and now I'm getting suited up for this. Should I feel concerned that the NCR never did this for us? Actually, we should replace concerned with irritated.
Okay, now let's get you geared up. First, your armor.
Nice.
Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation value. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter compromises your combat effectiveness. Anything heavier and people are too scared to come in the door. What's your preference? Laser or plasma?
Well, there's a question I never thought I would have to answer. A, because I never thought I would get this close to the overprivileged club, and B, because that's like choosing between your own illegitimate children. How am I supposed to decide which of the little fucks to shoot first?
Lasers have a high rate of fire, but not a lot of stopping power. Plasma, on the other hand, is slow as a mule, but with a kick to match. So, what'll it be?
Well, I have used the plasma rifle before to kill chupacabras. Don't ask. But I guess I should try both sides before making a preference. Yeah, give me the laser rifle.
Good choice. I prefer laser-based weapons myself. But the boss lady says she wants at least one guard using a plasma rifle. Says the lightning bits draw in more people. Whatever. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, we're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just assaulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear. Every now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. There's usually some eye candy coming and going from the Wrangler over there at some point, so the view's not too bad.
Oh yeah? You hear that, Veronica? He's been staring at you every time we go in and out of that place. Now there's something to think about. If you have to punch his face in, please do it after we're done here, thanks.
Settle in. You got some hours left before your shift ends.
Hours? Hold on, I didn't sign up for that long. I thought this was a 20-minute or so intro before I signed the employment contract.
Here comes a winner. I'll let you handle this one.
What, that guy? You seriously telling me this is the sort of people who come and visit? God damn it, I told the boss lady this was a bad place to open up shop. She clearly never considered how much money she's wasting on extra guards. Not that I'm talking about you specifically, by the way. I'm sure they're paying you next to nothing already. Oh, good lord!
Is this where I can pick up a laser gun?
Holy shit, on a dynamite stick! Did you brush your teeth with stale blood this morning? No offense, but your stench is literally burning my eyes right now. Actually, forget that. I meant every offense. If you can still understand what I'm saying, piss off, you drunk fuck.
Fine, I'm going. I'll take my business elsewhere.
More like you're going to the Wrangler for another drink. You watch.
God damn, if the Garrus actually let him in, then I'm officially declaring that place condemned.
Another one coming. You're on.
Really? Where? My nostrils are absolutely obliterated, so I can't actually smell squatters from a mile away anymore. Wow, you weren't kidding. He is going into the Wrangler. Well, at least this guy dresses better. Then again, it's just as likely he killed someone and took his clothes. Hell, even I've done that before. Sometimes you can still see the bloodstains.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in?
Okay, first of all, you want to consider not letting them see how intimidated you are right now. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in there. Secondly, I hope you don't mind a little intimate contact, because that guy over there is going to have to search you for weapons.
Fine by me.
Seriously?
He's clean. See? Not so hard, is it?
Well, maybe he's into that sort of thing. I'm not judging.
Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
Oh, great. Another patron of the Wrangler. Don't be fooled by the outfit. The alcohol fairy doesn't care how well dressed you are. She fucks you up regardless. And you'd be surprised how similar these assholes behave under the influence compared to that walking sewage plant back there. You don't fool me, motherfucker. You don't want to see this gun's disintegration mode.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little?
Oh, lovely. You're not a drunk. You're just a smug prick. I wish it was the other way around. At least we have a clear policy on how to deal with the former category. But hey, at least I get to see how well you respond to some handling by Mr. Manlove over there.
Now hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. Ain't my word good enough for you?
Oh man, the best part about that is how you're actually serious. No, I'm afraid it's either rubber glove time or get the fuck out.
I suppose it's alright. If there's no other choice.
He's clean.
Wait, what?
See? Told you so.
You didn't even touch him! You seriously telling me you could just tell by looking at him? Look, why the hell did you lay your hands on me?
Looks like that guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Don't you try to change the subject. You've got some explaining to do. Look, if you've got some ulterior motives, then try your luck at a bar like a normal person, for goodness sake. Besides, you're presuming a bit much, aren't you? He could just be heading towards the Wrangler. Unless you're telling me you can read minds too. Is this what happens when you're exposed to raw plasma for too long? If so, you want to swap weapons or something? I'm pretty sure I have greater need of X-ray vision and mind-reading powers than you do. No one should ever have to say that, but if you've seen the sort of shit I have to deal with every day, you would instantly understand. Good lord, he really is heading this way. Seriously, throw me a plasma rifle and I'll pour the green stuff on my head if I have to. Don't tell me I have to actually buy one from the store.
Hey, looking for something to replace my old revolver. Mind if I head in?
Me personally? No. But as far as the store is concerned, you're gonna have to be searched for weapons. But don't worry, my friend over there can see right through your clothes. On second thought, that is something to worry about.
That's not really necessary, is it? I already told you I got this here revolver, right?
Well, I don't think necessity has anything to do with it. I can't exactly stop him from looking at your junk right now, can I? I hope you're wearing lead underwear, buddy.
Damn, I knew this wasn't gonna work.
You what's gonna what now? Hey. Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Of all that is holy and delicious!
What in the hell do you suppose that was about?
I don't know, but I'm not taking responsibility for any of this shit. I was just following your lead.
Crap. This I do not need today. Keep your head straight with me. Things are about to get interesting.
Oh shit, we've got a witness. Okay, either we tell him a giant rat did the number 2 here, or we shoot him too. They won't be able to ID shit. Wait a minute, that's Pacer! Oh yeah, definitely going with option 2.
Hey, Simon. How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good lately. I can afford to help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea. Make the new hire tell her. You'll do that for me, won't you?
Laugh it up while you still can, motherfucker. I know where you live. Besides, why don't you tell her yourself? You've got a mouth and a pair of legs, don't you? That makes you barely human.
I would, but I tend to distract the boss lady a little too much. She can't help herself. Anyway, I got things to do. Later, Simon.
Way to keep your head, rookie. Let's hope for you yet.
That was calm.
It's just about closing time. Let's go see the boss about getting paid. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor back. Boss's orders.
Wait a minute. You told me our shift lasts for a couple of hours. What kind of time are you operating on? Rat roach hours? I'm telling you, it's gotta be the plasma exposure. It's making them go cuckoo.
You got a problem?
Oh no, my heavily armed and probably insane friend. Please, make threatening gestures at someone else. I'm honestly not worth the trouble. Don't waste your precious green goo on a party pooper like me. Go on, keep inhaling those fumes. The pixies are getting lonely.
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You kept away the undesirables, patted down the rest for weapons, and kept your cool. That is to say, you performed as instructed. Simon was impressed, and so am I. So you get a small bonus with your normal pay.
Hooray!
Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow.
Boo!
However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money.
And just like that, you've grabbed my attention. What kind of service are you looking for? And don't you dare start thinking what I know you're thinking.
There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discreet location that the client has chosen. Sound good?
So, more courier work. Man, I can't get away from this shit, can I? Well, as long as I don't get paired up with one of these guys again, I'll do it. Seriously, have you seen the look in their eyes?
Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which naturally means big money for you.
In that case, I'm heading straight there. Seriously, money waits for no man. I'm pretty sure that's how the saying is supposed to go. Either way, I'm not staying next to these plasma crazies for another minute. And to think Julie Farkas is worried about chem addiction, this is the new threat. The last time I drank something green, it was a pre-war bottle of goat's milk, and that really fucked me up. Ran around naked and then buried my head in the sand until the sun came up, and that's why you shouldn't drink anything green. Don't get me wrong, I don't exactly regret doing that. It's one of those things you should try at least once in your life, just to say you've done it if for nothing else.
I like the way you think.
You approve of that? I can only assume you don't get much respect in the Brotherhood with that kind of attitude.
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah.
Well, you could get plenty of respect from me right now by killing whatever's tripping off Eddie. Speaking of the devil, oh, just turn around, please! Crawl the other way! Ha! Man, remember when these guys used to be a problem for us? Neither do I. It's almost making me feel nostalgic. Yeah, back when it was just the two of us making our way towards Nipton. Those were simpler days. Of course, you also bitched a lot more back then, but that was part of the charm. What about you, Veronica? With that kind of relationship, I doubt you're nostalgic for the Brotherhood.
That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the same. I mean, what? Anyway, where's this guy we're supposed to meet? You think he'd pick a landmark or something? Oh. Okay, nothing to see here, folks. I'm sure it's just a result of some late-night plasma drinking. Parents of the Wasteland, unite! Protect your children and spread the word. Say no to green fluorescent crap. Okay, this is getting silly. That Van Graff woman must have messed up the coordinates. I can't see anyone here. I mean, sure, if you want this to be discreet, then I can understand doing business away from populated areas. But you know you're going too far when the representative of one party can't even find the other. It kind of ruins the whole secret meeting thing if you neglect the second half of that phrase. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not our guy. I said I'm pretty sure that's not our guy. Well, I did warn him. Yeah, geckos don't tend to fully get the message unless bullets are part of it. Now I'm gonna have to charge that woman extra for risking my life on this job. It's not like I'm actually in danger of getting killed by a gecko, but I'm entitled to basic standards of safety, goddammit. Ah, there you are. Were you really just gonna stand in one spot and wait for me to eventually bump into you?
Are you the Van Graff's emissary?
No, I'm here to shoot you in the head and take all your money. You see, you weren't prepared for that, were you? This is why you don't meet people in the middle of nowhere. But yes, I am the emissary. Ha, that sounds so much better than courier.
Do you have what we requested?
Straight to the point, huh? You might find it easier to walk next time if you extracted that metal pole from your colon. But before you do that, I want to see the money.
I wasn't informed there was to be an exchange on my part. What are you talking about?
Well, I wasn't informed there would be geckos in this area, but you bet your stuck-up ass there are. My employers managed to sweeten the deal with yours, and they probably would have sent someone to tell you about it if they could find you in the first place.
Such a thing is possible. I've been out in the field for some time. Fine. This should cover your grievance. Now the package, if you will.
Fine, here it is. But take it from me as a courier, buying weapons from mail order services is just begging for some kind of bait and switch. There could be a severed hand in this parcel for all you know. Or it could be a severed hand holding the weapon. That sounds like something the Van Graffs would actually do.
Huh. Then our business is concluded. Tell your superiors that we will contact them shortly.
Alright, sure. I'll do it. Meanwhile, feel free to stand on this spot for a while longer. You might run into more delivery boys to make deals with. Or you might get ambushed by wasteland critters. I'm sure one of those things will happen. And then there are the Arizona head munchers. Those little monsters need no introduction. So you're my replacement, huh? You feel like cleaning up this mess anytime soon?
Talk to Simon.
You think he would volunteer for that? Ha! You clearly don't know anything about workplace hierarchy. Besides, I'm pretty sure good old Simon is too busy sniffing plasma. I bet that's a rite of passage for every new employee around here. Right after kicking a drunk in the balls and disintegrating your first uncooperative customer. I was almost there too, I could feel it. Isn't that right, lady?
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
I don't see why I can't do both, especially after you compensate me for all the unnecessary animal cruelty I had to inflict. But yes, I did manage to find him eventually.
And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction?
Extremely monotone. That's the best way I could describe it. Who the fuck are you guys dealing with? Androids?
It's better if you don't ask. Now, I believe I asked you a question. What was their reaction?
He said you'll hear from them again soon. If so, I hope you get to pick the meeting points this time. I am not going all the way to the bottom of the Grand Canyon just for their discretion.
Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Oh, thanks a fucking bunch, woman. I couldn't wait to work with the great disintegrator. This is gonna go great.
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family.
Should I care?
Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money?
God damn it, why do you two always have to play the real money card? That's such a cheap move. What do you guys want me to do this time?
No. That's not how it works. You don't get to weigh the options. You're either in or you're out.
That was just a formality on my part, but now you've gone ahead and made yourself sound way more suspicious than before. There's gonna be at least a couple of murders involved here, I can feel it. Okay then, I'm in. Now, are you gonna prove me wrong?
Alright then, if we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find.
Ha! You're not even gonna try to make this sound like anything other than cold-blooded murder, are you? Very well then, who's the poor bitch you're talking about?
Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one.
Okay, first of all, are you really making fun of her name? Rose of Sharon Cassidy versus Jean-Baptiste Cutting Van Graff? Glass houses, my friend, that's all I can say. Secondly, I know who you're talking about. Last time I checked, she was at the Mojave Outpost.
Really? NCR all around her. Well, tell you what. You find a way to bring her here. She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Why? I just told you where she is. What do you need me for? She's kind of stuck there, if I remember correctly. Get off your lazy ass and get her yourself.
I got business here. Need to watch the shop, make sure things are running smoothly. Besides, if I came for the girl, I'm not all friendly and charming like you are. She might get the wrong idea.
Well, I can be charming, you've got that right. But you've clearly never met her before. You would have better luck charming a brick wall than her. And I love how you're still pretending you just want to talk to her. Okay, I'll play your game. What did you want to talk to her about?
If your answer isn't yes, I'll bring her here, or no, I won't because Gloria had me pegged wrong, then we're done here.
Hey, don't get impatient with me. You're the one who started this. If you really want to talk to her, why don't you just make things easier and talk to me first? I could probably relay the message without making her feel like her life's being threatened.
You don't want us chatting, trust me. As for the girl, I just want to talk to her. And if you can't bring her here, then you're no use to me, or Gloria. So if you want to cause trouble in here over nothing, then Then go on, try.
Ah, we're going for the you don't know who you're messing with routine, huh? Well, newsflash, motherfucker, I can spin that shit just as well. And trust me, a lot of people would still be alive today if they took the hint. Luckily for both of us, I was gonna head in that direction anyway.
Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say, there's some good money in it for you.
And needless to say, I'll set this place on fire if there isn't. Let me just say this right now, lady. Your brother could use some tact. Although, to be honest, I think this entire organization could do with some of that. And you're not gonna find it in the green goo either. God damn, glad that's over.
Evening.
Go fuck yourself.
Not very friendly, are they?
Yeah, no shit. Next thing you'll be telling me they like energy weapons. Ha! Just want to talk to her on my ass.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, you should never ask for the full details, trust me. For now, go get Boom. Leave Whiskey Girl to me.
Good idea.
Wow, you think one of my plans is a good idea? Lady, you are insane!